Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku, and wow, it's been forever since I said that. To be honest, I was wondering if I could even get my intro right, because I haven't said that in like 2 weeks. So before I get down to the Persona 5 business, I know people are wondering, hey Sloan, the fuck's been going on? So if you are actually one of those people who are asking what the fuck's going on, then I'm assuming you have not been paying attention. For I have said what has been going on. I've been sick for the past 2 weeks, and I'm still sick. And no, videos aren't coming back actually for a bit. I am in the middle of my recovery period, and it is certainly going to take a while. And the only things that I can do at this point is really streams. I can't even edit because, well, I can't move my arms. Yeah. I can't move my arms. So that's why that's really the main reason why I can't make regular videos, is because I can't move my arms. I can move my fingers. So I am planning on doing Fate Grand Order Let's Plays. I'm going to try to do that as much as I can. That's basically the main thing that I have been doing during my absence, was just binging Persona 5 Let's Plays, which is why I'm now caught up to Johnny Awesome, which I have now recently been told his name is Johnny Awesome, not John Awesome. I thought the E was silent. I didn't realize the E at the end you were supposed to pronounce. So yeah, I just caught up to Johnny Awesome's Let's Plays, and I've been playing Fate Grand Order with, Nero Fest going on, which recently ended. But yeah, so reviews and ranking videos or everything else that I do is not going to come back for a while, for I am in the middle of my recovery period, and I can't move my arms. So yeah, should I be laughing about that? I don't know. I think it's funny when you say it out loud, like, hey, Sloan can't move her arms. And another thing that people have been asking about is the winners for the giveaway. That's okay, I have no idea when I'm going to announce those winners. That is something that I am going to have to move my arms for. I'll probably have to let my family do the packaging and stuff like that. I'll be honest, I didn't think that through of what I'm going to do with the winners. I like not what I'm going to do with the winners. Obviously, you're going to get your prizes, but I haven't announced the winners yet. And I have no idea when that's going to be. Apologies. I really don't have a straight up answer for you guys of, when I'm going to announce the winners. But it is what it is. This is my current situation at the moment, and it's going to be slow, and it's going to take a while, okay? This is the situation that I'm in is not good at all. The doctors only recently found out what the heck was even wrong with me, so now we're in the recovery stage, and it's going to be a slow and tedious process. Yeah, then you guys know my situation. So now that I got that out of the way, let's talk about why a good portion of you all clicked on this stream. And that is to talk about Persona 5, spoilers up to November 21st, which is so funny because November 21st is not only such a huge turning point in the game, but just so happens to be my birthday. So yeah, I was just like, well, shit, a lot of stuff went down on my birthday. Oh boy. As you see on the screen here, I just have a fan art of the characters instead of telling you guys where specifically I'm at in the game, but I figured that it'd be okay at this point, considering the fact that, one, I just told you I can't move my arms, and two, why is that funny? That's not funny, Sloan. You can't move your arms. That's bad. The arms thing, it has nothing to do with my sickness. It's because I was injected with so many tubes and shots. It's really hard to move my arms. So yeah. Anyway, what was I talking about? I was talking about Persona 5. I made a joke about my arms. Oh shit. Oh, fuck. There's a turning point in the game. Yeah, the turning point in the game. Yeah. But also before I get into that, let me talk about the Persona 5 announcements. Okay, so there was a lot of stuff announced for Persona 5. And that the first thing was that an anime, it will be released in 2018. We don't know which season, we don't know how many episodes, but we do know the studio, and that is A1 Pictures, who also did Persona 4 Golden. Now, I haven't seen Persona 4 Golden, haven't seen any of the Persona anime except for Persona 5's OVA. That's the only Persona anime I've seen. So we already discussed how people feel about the Persona 4 the animation last time I streamed. So we're not going to get into that. We didn't discuss Persona 3, but I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. But yeah, so I'm actually really excited for this. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it, okay, that we were going to get this anime. And honestly, I'm just really happy that it's happening, and so soon too. I wasn't too sure if it was going to happen I thought we were going to wait for another year or so, but it's actually coming sooner than I thought. And I'm not even upset that's being done by A1 Pictures, because I am an avid A1 Pictures hater. I will admit they do have some good things, but that is the problem, because they make so much anime every single season, sometimes 4 anime a season. That has happened before. It happens often with them too. 4 anime a season. And yet, out of the entire year, they only have at least 1, maybe 2 anime that you can definitely say, wow, that was above average, or man, that's definitely memorable. I think the last time that's happened to them was 2014. I'd say 2014 was actually a pretty good year for A1 Pictures, because they had 7 Deadly Sins, they had Your Line April, and I know people aren't going to like me for this, but I did enjoy Sword Art Online Season 2. I'm not going to deny that. I liked Sword Art Online Season 2. But we're not going to get into that, okay? It's happening, and I'm looking forward to it. I really am. Anyway, the other announcements with Persona 5, as there was a concert the other day. And I did watch it, actually. I saw the stream. It was a hell of a lot of fun. I was talking to my friends, Scott Reports, Riku, and the Otaku Fangirl at the time. It was so much fun. Such an entertaining concert. If you find the stream, which I'm pretty sure it's up on YouTube, then go watch it. It's really entertaining. And there is someone towards the end that speaks English. They give a special shout out to all their Western fans. So I'm just like, oh my God. Thank you. You are too kind. And during that concert, they had 3 announcements, 2 of which are new dancing games for Persona 5 and for Persona 3, and a new Persona Q game, Persona Q2, although I'm not too sure if that's the official title. I think that's just kind of the beta title for right now, and that will include the Persona 5 characters. So, stuff to look forward to. I like dancing games, I'm not going to lie, but this is actually more of a rhythm game, so it's one of those, like, I guess similar to Dance Dance Revolution. I don't think you yourself actually dance. I think you just press buttons, so that kind of disappoints me, because I do like actual dancing games. Those I like to play. Those are fun, I'm not going to lie, because I don't feel like video games. You're just dancing, so yeah. But these, I think you actually do have to press on keys or whatever, so it's whatever, but I think it's gonna be nice, and I will definitely watch Let's Plays for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it with Persona 5 announcements. So let me talk about the craziest shit I literally just saw, because I just saw the craziest of shit less than an hour ago as I was binging the P5 Let's Plays, because oh my lord. I mean, I called a lot of this stuff, but I also did not call a lot of this stuff. Shit, but I guess I should probably start from where we last left off in the previous stream. Starting with Haru's awakening. She fully awakened her full powers of her persona, Milady. And it was so strange. Like, when I saw that her persona was Milady, I'm just like, wait, that's from the Three Musketeers, right? And it is. So I like went back and did my research and stuff like that, because I'm just like, I know I heard Milady before, and that's why. It's because of the Three Musketeers. I was a big fan of the Three Musketeers as a kid for various reasons. But yeah, so Haru awakened her persona fully, and it is an extreme badass. I really love her persona. That might be one of my favorite personas. I'm not gonna lie. Milady is pretty freaking cool, man. The fact that when she opens up her freaking skirt, it's a bunch of machine guns. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Too cool. Too cool, guys. And then we have the deal with Okumura. Oh dear. Yeah, so the guy with the black mask suddenly came up and shot the poor man after he was about to have a change of heart. And it was sad because, the next day the crew was just like, hey, let's have a big old party for Haru. Woo, welcome to the gang. And then they were over at, not Disneyland, and they were having fun at not Disneyland, and they saw fireworks, and they rented out the whole place, and it was really cool. And then we saw the press conference, and it's just like, oh no. And oh no, like he was just apologized and everything was going great. But we know what happens when you shoot someone in the metaverse. They die in the real world with a psychotic breakdown. And that's just what happened, the poor man. Oh, God. He was just about to have a change of heart. No, he did. He did have his change of heart. Everything was going according to plan. And then the man flipping dies. Fucking sucks, man. And then we have Akechi. I've been saying it since the beginning. Ever since the fucking pancakes. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it, guys. I called it. Akechi has been mad sus since the beginning. The fucking beginning. Oh my God. I'm jumping ahead again. I am. Let's talk about Sojiro. Sojiro, man, he is now honestly one of my favorite characters in general of Persona 5. Like, not just like best girl, best boy rankings, stuff like that. Like, no. Now, Sojiro is the freaking man. He was real sus in the beginning, but it made sense why. And now Sojiro, he knows about them being the Phantom Thieves. And, we actually completed his confidant, and the dude's just like a freaking father. And I freaking love the man. Sojiro, I want to give him the biggest hug. Sojiro, best dad. Sojiro, best dad, guys. Oh my God. Can we just give it up for Sojiro? Give it up for Sojiro, man. Oh my God. Sojiro's the best. Oh, man. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I honestly never thought that Sojiro would find out that they're the Phantom Thieves. Never. Because that's usually how it is with this kind of stuff, with how the kids against the adults. The adults will never find out except for the villain. But it's too bad because the villain will be taken down. And there's no other adult accomplices. But no, that is not the case. As we even got Sae on our side as well. But I am jumping ahead. So we found out that Sae has a palace and that she is the owner of the famous casino palace that everyone freaking loves. And I can see why. Not just because of the OST that plays, but because of its overall aesthetic. Because, oh my gosh, I love the fact that you have to bet and stuff like that. That was so entertaining. And when you had to fight her, shadow and stuff, that was crazy. That during the battle, you'd have to place bets and stuff. That was so cool. Oh man, I loved it. Definitely a really fun palace, and it was really interesting to see how things caught up to the present. So now let's get down to the holy fucking shit, no way did that just happen stuff. Because, oh my God, I did not believe that was going to happen. I'm so glad that I didn't get any major spoilers on Persona 5, because, I had minor spoilers here and there, but nothing that would really ruin the plot for me. And I'm so happy that I got to experience this fully and raw, and it was epic. Oh my gosh, because Akechi freaking went up in there and shot the main character. When I saw that, I knew that the main character was going to live. I didn't know how, but I knew he was going to live. Why? Because, well, how else will we progress the game? We only play as the main character. So I'm just all like, well, I know you're going to be alive, but how? So when I saw that he was shot, first I cried a little because he's such a beautiful boy and he mustn't be tampered with. Don't hurt his good looks. Don't do it. But that's besides the point. The other thing was that I paused the video and then I just kind of screamed into my pillow for a bit. I contemplated whether or not I should DM my buddies who play Persona 5 and be like, holy fucking shit, what the hell just happened? You know, I was gonna be like that, but then I'm just like, no, wait, Sloan. You have the space bar to press play and continue the Let's Play so you can figure out what the hell is going on. And so I did. And boy, did I get a very shocking and satisfying answer. Because the one who was killed, holy shit, I just broke my pen. Oh, fuck. No, this was a good pen. Oh, no. Anyway, for the one who was killed was the cognitive protagonist. Turns out you were in the cognitive world the entire time. Well, not in the entire time. And during the whole interrogation that's been going on for hours upon hours, but of course Saya insists that it's been a short period of time, but it's whatever, you know. It's not like you gave her every single detail of every single day for the past, 5 months. But that's not important. So, you gave her a phone, and that phone was wiretapped and everything so that Futaba can activate the nav app so that you would be in the cognitive world. And what's really interesting about the cognitive world is that there are sometimes spots that look pretty normal. The reason why I say sometimes is because, well, when we were in Futaba's palace, everything was not normal. We were in a desert. We were in Egypt. And Kanashiro's palace, everywhere was his palace. I mean, sure, buildings looked the same, but the people sure as hell didn't. So that's why I'm saying sometimes. But luckily with this certain case, since Saya's palace was not crushed or anything, it was still around. They were able to enter the cognitive world, swiftly, easily, and were able to pull off the trick. And I can't believe that a couple of teenagers were able to figure this whole plan out. I mean, thank goodness because of that slip-up that Akechi did months beforehand, they were able to figure out that he was a traitor and that he was the one that was going to, turn in us, the Phantom Thieves. And that he's working for Shido, a politician. And this guy, he's a young dude. He's hyping the people up, being all like, yeah, I'm for you guys. I know exactly what we need, and I will be the best goddamn prime minister Japan has ever had, and soon the world has ever had. For I will make sure that Japan moves up in the ranks and we can be the best, the very best, I mean, that's not what he said, but you get my drift, right? And we only have less than a month till the election. So now we gotta stop Shido. And Makoto says that just changing his heart isn't gonna be enough. So what else is there? We're gonna arrest this guy, totally expose him? I suppose so. I mean, this guy has killed off so many people using Akechi. And they even killed off the main guy who was helping them, the SIU director. So I didn't expect that. So yeah, crazy shit's been going on. This guy, Shido, he even got rid of Wakaba because it was just bad timing. I mean, he was using Wakaba, to learn more about the cognitive world, and he was doing research on it as well. But then when he met Akechi, he didn't need her anymore. And he's just like, holy shit, we got to keep this under wraps. Guards, kill that bitch. And so that's why Wakaba was killed, Indirectly, it's Akechi's fault. But mainly, it's Shido's fault. Like, oh, God. Just bad timing. Really freaking sucks. In the meantime, with confidants, we started Haru's confidant, and it's just, more gardening shit. And it's probably going to be boring. I'm not going to lie. Whenever it comes to a segment with, her confidant, I get bored and I kind of just zone out. And then when I tune back in, I pretty much know everything that happened. So it's one of those things, it's pretty boring. Yeah, it's just there. But, the protagonist has been helping out a bunch more people, by going into mementos and changing people's hearts so that he can progress his confidants, one of them being Hifumi's. And, her mother, Shinya, and his mother. And, yeah, it's working, it's doing that, we actually, a very interesting thing. So, let's talk about Justine and Caroline. I'm not going to call her Caroline. That just does not sound right. It's Caroline. All right. I don't care what you say. I'm calling her Caroline. So Justine and Caroline. We have maxed out their confidants, the strength confidant. And it's very odd. I have theories about their confidant because they were given a list and they don't know who wrote the list. But this list was needed so that they can help the protagonist with his rehabilitation. And it was just so convenient in a way, so timed well for him to, progress at a nice pace at the right time. He'd need these exact confidants over at, not these exact confidants, these exact personas at this very specific moment. Like, it was weird. And Justine and Caroline, they keep hearing voices in their heads. In the end, we don't know who made the list. We don't know who or what those voices are. So I have a theory that Justine and Caroline are just... how do I say this? Okay. For those of you who know Doctor Who, the Doctor can regenerate whenever he dies. And he regenerates into a new person. And he still has, he has basic information, but he doesn't have memories of, like exact memories of, his previous life. So I think that's the same thing with Justine and Caroline, how they are actually a reincarnation of Margaret, a reincarnation of Elizabeth, the previous assistants to Igor. I'm pretty sure that's it. But then that explains the voices, but the list, I don't know. Maybe the list really was created by Igor, or maybe the list was created by a previous assistant. Maybe it was Elizabeth. Maybe it was Margaret. I don't know. Maybe Margaret's too dumb for that shit. I don't know. I haven't played Persona 4 yet. I'm just spewing random crap. But yeah. Yeah. That whole situation was very odd, and we will most likely never get the answer. I doubt we'll get the answer by the end of the game. But, I don't know, just something to think about. Otaku Fangirl says, do you want confirmation if that theory is correct or not? Oh, I prefer no, please. No, I don't want to know. Oh, it's getting a little spoilery in the chat. I better stop reading that. So yeah, very interesting stuff. I honestly didn't expect that. Another few things I just want to point out here and there is that there's a lot of books that'll take you to just random destinations that you don't need to unlock if you don't want to. Like all these books and stuff, they just unlock other destinations that you can go at with your significant other. And I now have another significant other, and that is Takemi. And oh my, Takemi is a woman. Jesus Christ. Like that right there. Takemi, that is a woman through and through. Like, oh my God, she is. She's probably the first one who can actually be just as forward like the main character is to everyone. The main character is pretty forward with all the other ladies. But oh my gosh, Takemi, she's just like, okay then, how about a thorough examination? And I'm just like, Takemi, I'm sorry? Did I hear that correctly? And then she's all like, I'll start with your eyes first. And I'm just like, Takemi! Like, oh my God, girl! Girl, woman, I did not expect that. Hold up, let me take a drink of water for a sec. Yeah, Jesus Christ, Takemi. Oh my. Fascinating stuff right there. And what was the other one? Chihaya. We've maxed out her confidant as well, and we are also dating her, and she's actually had a crush on us for a while. But we took care of the ADP. I'll be honest, her confidant wasn't really as interesting as I thought it was going to be. Like, I thought it was going to be a lot more... I honestly thought it was going to be a lot more interesting. Like, it's set up to be pretty cool with the whole ADP thing and how they're brainwashing other people and stuff like that. But I don't know how it was solved. It was just like, oh, so that's it. And now we're dating. And you still have that country accent. That's cool, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I was kind of disappointed with how that ended. It felt pretty basic. Yeah. Meantime, with Futaba's confidant, we patted her on the head, and she felt really embarrassed. And it was just like, girl, this is really strange. Please don't ask me to pat you on the head again. Oh my god, that's really weird. That is really weird. But by the way, I want to talk about Futaba a little bit more. So, as I've been saying for a really long time, is that Futaba's most likely going to be my best girl. And then I said, okay, she's not my best girl yet because An is still a freaking goddess. Well, after spending so much more time with Futaba, I can now officially say that she's not really in my best girl list anymore because my top 4, I've officially decided. Number 1 is An. Number 2 is Oya. Number 3, Makoto. Number 4 is Hifumi. I can't live without these ladies. I love them so much. But Futaba, the reason why she fell down in the rankings, not because she was extremely overhyped, that has nothing to do with it, but because she's, honestly, I never expected her to be so childlike. Yeah, I mean, her childlike dialogue really threw me off, and it also really throws me off that she's so much tinier than everyone else when she's only a year younger than everyone else. And it kind of creeps me out with this whole little sister vibe that they're kind of throwing at us. And I'm just like, yeah, no, this is too weird. You're too much like a kid. Are you trying to be a lolly? Because I know you're 15, so you're not a lolly. Like, it really weirds me out, okay? I really wish that they made Futaba the same age as everyone else. And I wish that she wasn't so incredibly childlike to make her seem more like an Emoto. It really freaks me out. It makes me very uncomfortable, and I'm just like, nope. I'm not getting into this shit, man. Nope, no. So Futaba's still cool. I don't hate her, obviously. I don't hate any of the girls. Now I think about it, do I? No, I don't hate any of the girls. I mean, Kawakami makes me the most uncomfortable. She's made me so uncomfortable since the very beginning, to be honest. Ever since the maid thing, like, I can't do that. But yeah. That's why Futaba is no longer in the best girl rankings in my list. If she's number 1 in your heart, well, that is just lovely, man. Because she's still awesome. Okay, and we need her for so much shit, man. Honestly, she's really saved our asses. And yeah, that's really all I have to say this time. How long was this stream? I talked pretty fast. I don't know if it went on for that long. Oh, okay, no, it was only on for 30 minutes. Okay. That's cool. I thought this was going to go on for like 50 minutes like the last stream. Like, oh my god. Ugh, that was really long. My bad. But yeah, so now that I'm officially caught up with Johnny Awesome's Let's Plays, this means that now I have to go by his schedule. Because I'm not going to switch over to another Let's Player who has completed the game. The main reason why is because what's really awesome about Johnny Awesome's Let's Plays is because he goes through every little detail of the game. He will go and complete every single confidant because he's trying to get 100%, which makes these discussion videos all the more better so that I can talk about every inch of the game to you guys. Because I know everyone's playthrough has been different, because some people didn't do this confidant or some people didn't do this confidant. Some people dated this person and some people didn't. Well, I'm trying to appeal to everyone, and that's exactly what Johnny Awesome's also doing, helping everybody out, trying to keep everyone happy, and I want to do the same. So I'm going to stick with his Let's Plays. So he usually uploads every single day. Sometimes things will stop him, and his Let's Plays can be from, 25 minutes to 52 minutes. So, yeah, I don't know how often these discussion videos will come from now on, because I prefer to do these discussion videos as soon as I defeat a palace. So, but I only have 1 more month left in the game, which I'm actually still confused about because I know the game ends in December, but there's a Valentine's Day event, and I've seen some sort of event occur in March. It's probably White Day. But yeah, I'm assuming from January to March is just an epilogue. I'm just going to assume. No one confirm that. No one confirm that for me, please. I don't want to know. All right. But yeah, so I don't know how often these discussion videos will happen. Once every other week, once every 3 weeks. I have no idea, but we'll just have to see. They come when they come. And of course, before we end this discussion stream, people, ask your lovely questions and I will pull up the song to end the episode. And it's a song that everyone has been waiting for. Be right back. And I'm back. That was pretty quick, now wasn't it? All right, let me check the chat here. And then after that, I will see. Ooh, no, not I will see. Then I will sing Rivers in the Desert. No, I'm not gonna sing, actually. I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, so is your favorite ship Akechi plus pancakes? Best ship in the game. Sorry I had to say it. Why is that a thing? I don't understand. Our lips are sealed. Thank you. It's pretty difficult to 100% the game in one playthrough, so I give credit to the people who can. It really is. Like the guy, Johnny, he really, he has like a whole detailed schedule. He knows exactly what to do on which day and stuff. Like he's actually maxed out all of his stats. He maxed out all of his stats pretty early on, so that's pretty cool. Let's see here. And did you know that if you romance on, you actually kiss her? Yes, I've discussed that actually about 3 streams ago. That was 3 streams ago. Favorite characters, soundtracks, confidants, and palaces thus far. Sorry if these were answered earlier. They were answered earlier, but there's no problem with answering them again, for you have may forgot. I have been doing this since May, after all. Okay, in a very inconsistent schedule, so I shall answer these again. My favorite characters thus far, I'm just going to put this in, like, well, first, no matter what, it's the protagonist. The protagonist through and through. And then we got, Sojiro, man. Sojiro has totally moved up. I love Sojiro. And then, I love An. And then Ryuji's such a freaking bro. And then I also love Makoto. And I love Oya. And I love Hifumi. These guys are all amazing. I love them. Let's see. Soundtracks. My favorite one is Last Surprise, which a lot of people make fun of me for, but I don't care. I don't care. I still listen to it. I listen to it a lot, and I love it. Love it, okay? Nothing's gonna change that. Confidant. I love Sojiro's Confidant. Like, honestly, his Confidant's amazing. I also really loved, Makoto's Confidants were really cool, too. Makoto's more, actually. Makoto's was so interesting with her situation with her friend. Yeah, that was really nice. And palaces thus far. Palaces? Let's see. Probably Futaba's. It's so weird hearing me say Futaba because, I don't know, that's how the English dub pronounces it. The proper way is Futaba, which is what I used to say a lot, but the English dub has consumed me, and I don't like that. The proper pronunciation is Futaba. Yeah, Futaba's palace is actually really cool. I probably like hers more than the casino, but the casino is definitely a lot of fun. Let's see. Sojiro is freaking Brojiro. Hell yes. That's right. Let's see here. Last surprise and whims of fate. Nice, nice, nice. Although I don't like how you have to max out your charm to continue Makoto's confidant. Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't really have a problem with that stuff since I'm watching Let's Plays. Okay. I guess that's really it for the questions. Right? Did I look through all of them? Yeah, I looked through all of them. Okay, so then I guess we will end it with River in the Desert. I mean, Rivers in the Desert. Okay. Enjoy the chorus. Dun, 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 dun. Good stuff. Good stuff, man. Okay, that was the first chorus. So I guess the next time I play this, I'll play like the second chorus or like the third. No, the third chorus. Yeah, I'll do that. But yeah, woo! Good stuff, man. Yeah, next time I'll definitely play like the third chorus. Thank you guys so much for coming through, and I hope you guys understand my situation. You probably do. If you don't, then you're just an asshat, and I probably blocked you already. And if not, you're probably blocked right now. Okay, bye!